So this was in 1919, and Eddie Cantor, I hope you remember who he was, sang this Irving Berlin song, and Michael can describe his character to you.
Well, the song actually, if you think about it, you listen to the lyrics, sort of personified at least the stage image of Eddie Cantor, who was sort of, in some ways, sort of like Harpo Marx. He would chase after the chorus girls, but it was sort of like a dog chasing after the milk truck that if he caught it, wouldn't quite know what to do with it anyway. But and so he played kind of a lovable nerd, and picture him as Judy sings the song. You'd be surprised.
And those are the lyrics that Michael sings, and we hope you'll sing along with him. It did. Johnny was bashful and shy. Nobody understood why. Mary loved him. All the other girls passed him by. Everyone wanted to know how she could pick such a beau with a twinkle in her eye. She made this reply: he's not so good in a crowd, but when you get him alone,
you'd be surprised.
He isn't much at a dance, but when he's taking you home,
you'd be surprised.
He doesn't look like much of a lover, but you can't judge a book by its cover. He's got the face of an angel, but there's the devil in his eye. He's such a delicate thing, but when he starts it to squeeze,
you'd be surprised.
He doesn't look very strong, but when you sit on his knee,
you'd be surprised.
At a party or at a ball, I've got to admit he's nothing at all. But in a Morris chair, you'd be surprised. Mary continued to praise Johnny's remarkable ways to the ladies, and you know advertising pays. Now Johnny's never alone. He has the busiest phone almost every other day. A new girl will say he's not so good in the house, but on a bench in the park,
you'd be surprised.
He isn't much in the light, but when he gets in the dark,
you'd be surprised.
I know he moves as slow as a eerie, but that's just a half of it, dearie. He looks as cold as an Eskimo, but there's fire in his eyes. He doesn't say very much, but when he starts to speak,
you'd be surprised.
He isn't much at the start, but at the end of the week,
you'd be surprised.
On a streetcar or on a train, you think he was born without any brain. But in a taxi cab, you'd be surprised.